Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken?
Ash! Ash! You went my first. God. Yes.
The headline about Logan wasn't real.
It's not real.
Got it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this.
It's gonna do it again. I knew it. Okay, hold on. We need our hands ready. They're giving me a heads up this time, guys.
This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker. If it's still here, I need to find it.
And I know it. I know it's gonna do it again. Oh, there's a little moose. I can't look at that paper right now, can I? Aren't I gonna get ambushed? Kinda? What do you mean kinda? Hey, stop right there. The shape stumbled out of the dark toward Deputy Mulligan. Thornton was doubled over, coughing. A chunk of cold pastrami caught in his throat. Bring it. Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe, opened fire with his partner. The monster fell. They kept shooting, the thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree, not one tree, a forest. Secret knowledge in a deer mass, the last line of defense. Kinda, there's more ammo in easy mode. Okay. Yippee-ki-yay, MF. Yippee-ki-yay. Bright Falls, frickin' finest. They crept over, pulling out their flashlights. The horror. This was Monica from the tackle shop, an innocent woman. Thornton's pastrami came back up. Oh god, please tell me they're not going to show that, because if they are, I'm really sensitive to people vomiting. Wait, so Mulligan and Thornton know about the Taken? Monster fell. They kept shooting. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree, not one tree, a forest. Oh my god. Do you think everyone in this town is part of the cult? Secret knowledge in a deer mass. The last one. The last line of defense. But this was written... It seems that this was written by Scratch. Don't you guys think? Don't you think it was written by Scratch? Wait, there's like... things everywhere. There's gonna be a puzzle somewhere, isn't there? Alright, guys. Stop hiding. Come at me. Oh my god, I have so many of these flashy thingies. I knew
Locked.
it.
They must be in there.
Oh.
There has to be a way to get this lock open.
Yeah, there is, but I need to find out what the code would be. Lock combination. Okay, hold on. Let's look at from latest, because I like looking at these emails. Hello, I've seen one of your place our stashes in the open. Please don't do that, you rascals. Elmo? Nose? I've seen some of you place our stashes in the open. Our stashes. So Ilmo is part of the cult. Kalevala Knights. This is your final warning to stop taking the OOP out of the assembly hall. What's OOP? You want to get drunk in the workshop? Fine, but the OOP is for ritual use only. You idiots are worse than my kids. This is Yako. Alright, because this is the place where Kalevala Knights are together. Paycheck. Charlie Koskela. Hi, Uncle Elmo. Hope you're well. Charlene and I still haven't received our paychecks for last month's Coffee World promo work. Are you sure you sent them? Could you double check? Maybe they slipped through the cracks. I doubt it. Also, Charlene wanted me to tell you that her suit still smells weird. Ew. Float work. Ilmo to the Knights. The Deerfest floats are eating up our space. Try to keep things neat and tidy around the workshop. Okay, I can't find my tools. I can't even find my left hand even though it's attached to me. But I will find my boot up someone's butt if you all keep making a mess. Sauna night. Ilmo to the Knights. Hello, fellas. I suggest we start a regular sauna night now that the old place is working again. What's the best time for it? How about a classic Saturday night session? I'll bring the sausage and mustard to you. Bring your own... What? Beer? Bring your own beer? Sauna night. Fred Jones. I don't think we've met a Fred. Maybe we have. Not everyone enjoys frying themselves to death, Ilmo. And who would pick mustard over ketchup? Elmo, ignore Fred. This is Marvin. Okay, we're getting a couple names here. So these guys are clearly from the Night, which seems to also be people of the cult. He doesn't have what it takes, and he's wrong about ketchup too. It's obviously chili mayo or nothing. I've never tasted chili mayo. Ilmo. Thanks everyone for your valuable input. I'm assuming that means Saturday sauna night is on. Sauna is good for the body and good for the soul. You may not like it, but I like see you. And all condiments are welcome. Lock combination. Hey Ilmo, I can't find the new door lock combination. Look inside the smiley coffee cup. Doesn't help me. Look inside the smiley coffee cup. Smiley coffee cup. There's too many things. This place is a mess. Is it this? This is a smiley face. Is that a coffee cup? All it has is just that. Yeah, this is like a coffee cup, right? Is it just 3 of that, do you guys think? I feel like that's not the actual combination. Wait. Was it this one? Yeah. That ain't it. Damn it. I kind of agree with Jaco. Look inside the smiley coffee cup doesn't help me. That must be the one of them, right? Wait, this is a smiling coffee cup. There are 3 different triangle stuff, the smiling coffee cup and 2 behind. Yeah. Oh my god, I just got what you meant. Like, I just have to look. I just have to stand here and see all 3 of them. I'm so silly. Okay. I thought they meant like there was going to be 3 coffee cup shapes. And I just had to... Oh my god. Guys, this is... I'm dumb. I hate riddles. Oh. Oh god.
This is the cult's hideout. Their headquarters, even?
Oh, is this where I'm supposed to get the map? No, it's not. That was so random.
A fuse. I can use this to get the Espresso Express working.
Oh. But why? Like, I'm not gonna go and do that if I don't need to. Why do I need the Espresso Express working? Wait. Federal Bureau of Control? Make the woods scary again. Cult of the Tree. Together. Cult of the Tree. Forest safe. Spruce tree.
This is one weird cult.
We are the cult of the tree. Watch the night. I see it now. This is our mission to make this wood scary again. It's a tree, a spruce tree. Keep them out. Keep them safe. Together we are a forest cult of the tree.
Rose. She's that waitress from the diner.
Rose Marigold observations. Leaves home in car. Arrives at O Deer Diner. Opens restaurant, spills a cup of coffee, stares at coffee puddle, and seems suddenly delighted. Begins talking animatedly to the puddle. Observer not in diner did not hear her. Goes on a break. Back from break, ate a sandwich, wrote in a notebook, couldn't see the text. Stares at ceiling fan for approximately 50 seconds, smiling. Leaves Oh Dear Diner on foot, stops at pier, and writes in notebook. Stares at clouds, becomes upset, shaking her head and speaking up at the sky, not close enough to hear her. Leaves pier, arrives at car, enters, arrives home, watches TV, cooks dinner, watches TV while eating. Goes to bed, reads The Sudden Stop. Turns off light. Okay. Observation report. Subject, the cult of the tree. It's like we're back in control, you guys. Intermittent surveillance of the paracriminal group known as the Cult of the Tree. I knew they were a paracriminal group. Shows that their operation is limited to a small area of Washington state. The group is reported to be made up of dedicated individuals equipped with only common tools. Overall level of organization is low. Overall comprehension of blank is low. I'm guessing of like shadows. Our assessment yielded a category orange risk status. Further inquiry should be made as to the exact details and sources of their knowledge regarding paranatural elements. Investigation unit recommends that the Cult of the Tree be kept under permanent surveillance with the preparations made for the group's arrest and seizure of assets. They know that they're doing this stuff and they don't do anything about it. See file 8521-1027 for full report and recommended action. Summary and full report to be forwarded to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont at the... Did they accidentally put Dr. Marmont twice? Cauldron Lake Research Site, as both operate in a shared area. Recommended action downgraded to continued intermittent surveillance. No arrest due to prioritization of resources. So something bad is happening and they couldn't keep people here? Oh no. You were right. These sneaky guys are watching us and our level of organization is fine. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. How did they get this stuff? How did... So at first I was relieved because I was like, wait, people from Control can just step in if things get too crazy. But the fact that they got this stuff tells me we're in trouble, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. The light switch you found was washed up at the lake. It's not junk. It's important. Trust me on this. From now on, whenever we catch a target, we're going to cut out its heart, stick this thing inside and flick it. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it'll be like a ritual. This is gonna work. Whose side are these people on? They're doing the same thing that Alan did. Who did this? Guys, the only people who knew were two people. Three, actually. Cynthia Weaver, Sarah the cop, and Barry. Those three are the only ones who knew what he was going to do with the clicker. Do you think that they started this cult? Oh.
The Nightingale ritual wasn't
I hope
completed.
so. Everyone please read. I'm not trying to play the blame game, but we cannot let random tourists walk right into one of our rituals. We were stopped before we got to use a clicker. Hell, the lights weren't even set up yet. It's unacceptable. So let's look at the learnings. We need to be faster with our setups. We need to be 100% positive someone is on lookout duty. Communication. Slip-ups like this is why we have FBI agents snooping around, which is not great. I'm only being harsh about this because I know we can do better.
The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders.
To whomever has been sabotaging Lake House equipment, stop it. If you're looking for ways to help the cult, this is not it. Unless bringing the feds down on us is what you consider helpful, in which case you can go right to hell. Stay away from the FBC. And if you see them poking around again, report it to the Grandmaster. Who would call themselves a Grandmaster? I've marked the map like you asked. That's all the stashes by our last count, locked and loaded and ready to go. Nice.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. This will be handy. That's it.
Nice.
This is the cult's process. Their ritual.
The ritual for taken. Surround the target. Subdue them. Use hammer or other blunt object. Wait. But don't they have to get rid of the darkness first? Restrain them. Carve out their heart. Recite the words. What words? Put the clicker in their chest. Flick the switch 2 times to make sure it works. Remember floodlights on tripods. We need to see what we're doing. Always work in pairs. We got this, you guys. We got this.
A creepy basement. Shit. Hey! Freeze!
It? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Why did it say it?
That's the clicker.
No.
No! They took it! They're playing with me.
Yes, they are.
So close.
Yes, they are. Oh my god, I almost pissed my pants. Good thing I took that bathroom break, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so glad because I literally was thinking to myself, this area is way too small. This is way too many chairs, guys. This entire town is in on it. No, this entire town is in on it.
There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker, left this monster here to stop her.
There's an overlap here.
What monster? What
like there was
monster?
at Cauldron Lake.
What
Mulligan
monster?
And Thornton are like Nightingale. Inside, waiting. And a parade float is the key.
What monster? Oh god.
A taken is upstairs. This was a trap.
Yes, it was. Unread. Saga fights taken at the workshop. Alright, guys. I'm okay with these kinds of spoilers. Saga had read about it. The trap. She knew that was waiting for her, what was waiting for her. The moment she saw the giant, she knew she wasn't ready. You let Logan drown. The weapon it carried could crack her skull like a brittle egg. Brains leaking out like yolk. Everything she loved, lost. Everything she was, lost. We will watch it eat your mind. Reading this made her sick, but the fear was sharp when she faced it. There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker with them, left this monster here to stop her. What the flip does that mean? What does giant mean? Oh god. Oh, they're all taken.
Mulligan and Thornton were fine earlier. How did this happen?
A terrible mistake. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton. Shadows on their faces, filling the shape of them. Bright Falls fucking finest. Shitty pastrami sandwich.
Mulligan and Thornton became like Nightingale.
So they accidentally became like them? Huh.
Mulligan and Thornton are members of the cult. Who's the leader?
Brains leaking out like milk. The thrill of domination. Not one tree. A forest. The word. A secret like this doesn't die.
There is more than one leader.
You mean like two brothers? Where is this MFR? Oh, they're forcing me to face it this way. Where's it gonna burst from? It's gonna burst from here, isn't it? I keep hearing something clicking. Oh, oh my god! Oh my god!
Where's that parade float?
Oh my god. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. What the flip is that? What the flip is that? What is happening? Oh my god, guys. Hold on. I'm not gonna faint. We're fine. It's fine, guys. Oh my god. My strat worked. Look at that thing that he was gonna kill me with. No. Hold on, guys. I have to save. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. Okay, what are we thinking here? Flares? Wait. Propane? Or flares? Destroying the darkness nodes with your flashlight will reveal the way forward. I love how it's like, you're about to use a flare, you need to use your flashlight. It worked with the flare. There's a lot of stuff that I'm supposed to do. And I don't do it.
Is this the parade float the page mentioned?
Why is it saying F? Oh.
The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key.
I hadn't
It
seen
had
that
the
paper
power to
before.
let Saga in.
At Cauldron Lake, giving the poem and the heart to the witch sign opened the overlap.
Yes.
Here, it's the parade float,
Yes.
but it's incomplete.
Now we triggered it. Why am I allowed to put the knife there first before we trigger everything else?
This is one disturbing parade float. I don't hear any haunting laughter.
Oh no, we're gonna have to go back in and get that creepy laughing guy. Dang it.
So this is the Koskela Brothers parade float. Looks like only 4 pieces are missing. The mask is the only one without a location listed.
Okay.
Gift shop.
Go.
Easy.
We already got that. Coffee rolled fresh pot
I can't
gift
make
shop.
out what it says.
Oh, I don't know. Mask?
Espresso Express. Got it.
Motor control circuit. Coffee. Oh, Espresso Express. Okay. That's why we have to go there. Cassette tape.
Fair Trade Fun Zone.
If I had known that, I would have gotten it when I was like running around there.
Stabbing. Again and again. That must mean the arm's supposed to move.
Yep. Yep. Profiling.
The materials listed for the parade float mention a mask. Where is it?
Poor Mocha Moose. He never failed to amuse me. Now we know, Ilmo, there is such a thing as too much coffee. Mocha will live on in a place of honor. He lost his head. Mulligan and Thornton had one job.
Mulligan and Thornton must know where the Moose Skull mask is.
Oh, wow. Everything is scratched out. Ilmo stood in front of the parade float, turned dramatically to his crew. Now, imagine the murderer's arm moving, stab, 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 and then Naki laughing. Everyone at Deerfest always plays it safe, not us. This monument to Watery's history, this work of art, will sweep this year's awards. The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in. But all of that was edited.
The mask is missing. Where is it?
The dead brought back to life. The crown of the Grand Master. Moose steak is never a mistake. Just get it fucking done.
They know where it is. I know they know. Where is the mask?
Go ahead and bleach it. Real bout of him. The maw of the crumbling well. Show the bitch who's mine.
What the flip? Oh, now it's gonna
The
appear.
Moose mask is at the Huatari Well, in Coffee World.
Good thing that we're right in front of it. Hopefully I don't have to fight a
I saw
moose.
something. Like I did in Cauldron Lake. The well, here in Coffee World. I know the Moose Skull will be there.
Yeah, it's right there, but am I gonna have to fight something here?